Friend's out there. Your friend. You see your friend? Yeah, Francesca's out there. Francesca. Hey, Francesca. How you doing, Francesca? Hey, Francesca's out there. Hi. You see your friend? You see your friend out there. Hey, Francesca. How you doing? How you doing, Francesca? Back by popular demand, and since she wants to be recorded on a walk, Fluffy. Hey, see Francesca there. You saw your friend Francesca? You saw Francesca there, right? Yes, she is. Francesca's there. Yeah. You're smart. You walk around that every time. Smart, Fluffy. Yeah, here she is. I tried to record her yesterday, but every time I paused it, well, one time I didn't pause, I ended up starting it again, I guess. I didn't hit the pause button. Then I thought I hit the pause button. And then it's like, oh, it looks like the time started over. So, the one time I paused it, and then I guess I hit the other button. So, let me try this again. Yep, that's what I did. I paused it yesterday when I finally did it right, but I hit the square, not the red dot. So instead of it starting from before, it started over again. And I was going to upload 5 different ones. Like one was a minute. I'm going to pause this now. Yeah, Francisco is her friend from around the corner. They all bark at each other, growl and everything, you know. Well, I did this. Since Fluffy was doing her business, I paused it. I actually did it right. It continued. It didn't start over. I didn't hit the square like I did last time. I actually hit the red dot to continue. So I think I'm gonna have a full video on this one and everything. But yeah, I used to be Friday, Saturday, Sundays. I take her for her walks, but the schedule at work changed a little bit. The youngest's early day on work is Monday, so I instead of waiting for 45 minutes for a pickup, I changed to Mondays off, so it's Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. So that's a new schedule there. I'll get home early, then she'll want, hey Francesca, how you doing? Hi Francesca. Yeah, Francesca, yeah, you're your friend. Your friend there. You're your friend there, yeah. Yeah, your friend. Yeah. Your hate friendship there, Fluffy. You both growl at each other and bark. Yeah. Yeah, you both growl at each other. Yeah, Francesca, how you doing? How you doing, Francesca? But yeah, I paused because Fluffy was doing her business and I did it right. Hey, Francesca, say hi to Francesca. I'm gonna smell this, Dad. Let her go. Let her contend with those 3 mini Dobermans and a husky. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to smell this, Dad. Yeah, I just want to smell this. But as I said yesterday before, I can't mess with the videos up. I don't take her for a walk. She takes me for the walk. And with my back and everything, I don't move much right now. My back injury from work and I get a leg pain all the time. But she takes me for a walk, so she pretty much gives me my exercise, which is good. And I don't take her just on a certain route. I let her walk wherever. She's on the leash, so she's not gonna run away. So I just let her walk, and I just let her decide how far she wants to go. Sometimes she'll do 20 minutes, sometimes she'll do 30 minutes. One day I got home, it was kind of warm, so she did a walk down here normally, and then she smelled some purple flowers were coming to. And when we got across here from the house, I heard her. It was a little warm, so I heard her there. So she wanted to go home, and she just went across here to go home. So that was only like a 12-minute walk or so. But normally I just let her do whatever she wants to do and everything, because She knows her route right now. Sometimes she'll add something extra onto it. If you're doing wee wee. Okay, at least you're not doing any business, so. Okay. Now you're gonna go to your purple flowers there. She likes those purple flowers. She smells those purple flowers all the time right here. Yeah, you smell any of your favorite purple flowers? Good, come once down here, they're opened up a little bit. All these political pamphlets just thrown around everywhere. Trash. Get back on your foot. I already showed you flowers. So. Yeah, okay. My house down here has a lot of birds in the trees area, and bushes, which is nice to see. But sometimes it scares her when all those birds come flying out there. You okay? Good, you're not crossing. You see cross you at the corner. But it's not a bad day. I'm in short sleeves. I don't have to wear no jacket, hoodie, or anything like that today, so. Want her to go. Just go around the corners and just make it round. But the bigger dogs kind of scared her that one time, so she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that no more. So she goes this way. Yeah, see, it looks like they cut the grass here. Yeah. You smell something? You smell something you like here? You like to cut grass? A weed eater or a mower? Yeah. She likes smelling everything. So now we're down like a couple houses farther than she usually does, so that's good. I'd like her to expand her walk. I just stay in the same area the whole time. Would you gonna get across the street? She's gonna go across the street now, okay. Yeah. So you went down a couple of houses? Alright, you expand your route. Good. I'm glad you expand your route there. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you expanded your route. Yeah, you did. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you expanded your route by 2 houses. Alright. Now let's go down to the corner. Sometimes she's on this side of the road, she'll go down like a couple houses. By the time that's backtracking. So I say go down a few houses and then cross and come back up. Instead of crossing right away, then going down like 2 and coming up. It's not new neighborhood or anything to see. It's just the same. So I might maybe tomorrow I'll take her down farther houses down the street there, like all the way down to where it curves around, and then bring her back up and see if she gets used to that and does that on the following walks. But since tomorrow is Monday, maybe I'll wait till Friday to do it, because if I do it tomorrow, she might not remember it for the following the following Saturday, so I'll do it on Saturday. Nothing, no holiday yet, so one thing I like about my work is being working on a basis. If there's a Friday holiday, my case is I'd be off Friday, but when I was on Fridays, it was Thursday, Friday, because they give you the day before off as your holiday if your RDO is on the holiday. So you'll get the day before, which means you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays. But now that I'm on Mondays off, if a holiday happens on a Monday, I get the Friday. And if it happens on the previous Friday, I still get a Friday. So regardless of that case, I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off, which is not bad if it's on a Tuesday, I'll get my, my Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'll get my holiday Tuesday. If it's Wednesday or Thursday, well, I'm gonna be going those days. But like I said, Friday off. I'll have the Friday, Saturday, Sunday on my normal Monday off. So as long as it's not in the middle of the week, it's okay. If it's Thursday, then I'll get the Thursday off. But then I work Friday, so depending if I go back to Mondays working and Fridays off, which I don't know. But if I go back to having that schedule, then I won't have to work the day after Thanksgiving. I can just sleep in and have a 4-day there. But if I'm still on the Mondays off, I'll have the Thanksgiving off, work the Friday, they get a Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So yeah, I'll have to see. It'll depend there. Time to pause it again. Yeah, pause it. I thought she was getting ready to do some business, but it's like a false alarm. So I guess no, I don't want to just flash it. Well, I can show the houses or show yards when she's doing her business. But right now, let's me experiment with a pause and make sure I do the pause right. So now I'm getting the hang of this now. After I pause, I gotta hit the red dot again, not the square. Because if I hit the square, it starts another one. Yesterday I had 5 different ones. I said, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. And one of the programs that there or apps, but they gotta pay for it, is to you can combine videos together. But I'm not gonna pay for that. Maybe after I have enough hours to get monetized and I get my sense for people watching me and I make enough for that app, then I'll download the app and do it more. But right now, I'm working from I'm not gonna send anything yet until I get it. So I gotta check, see how many hours I got, how close I am. So I don't know, maybe I'm only a few hundred hours away. But I think it wasn't even 3,000, so I had to look. I think it's in my analytics. So let's see how many hours I am. It'd be good if I was only like 100 away. Actually, it'd be better if I was just 1 hour away. This video is so far it's 13 minutes now, right now. So 1 hour, been 4 people watched this all the way through. But I'm not just 1 hour. If I was 1 hour away, I'd be throwing up all these shorts to get everybody to see the shorts for those 10, 15 seconds to get me up there. But another one of your friends is barking. But when I get home from this walk here and upload this, I'll check out how many hours. I'll look at my analytics, see how many hours it should be showing me there. If not, I'm gonna have to ask somebody to comment of how I look for my hours. But I just had to make sure I didn't do all my videos like I did before. I had music and I was told I couldn't do this, so I had to get rid of some music, which YouTube would have slammed, and they hit me on one thing. Said I just said that probably wasn't I don't know, copyright or something. So I said, well, you got to get rid of that for credit. So I got rid of that. So I'll see how many hours when I get home. But the house over there, we got the dog that jumps up all the time. You see him jumping up over the fence. So see if he'll jump up today or not. I don't think he's jumping up, but it blocked part of the yard off because he's come over to the fence here and start barking there. But I was worried he was going to jump. I was worried he was going to jump up there and impale himself on the fence because it's got the sharp ends on the stake side on there. Looks like they put a kid's play set there, but that dog used to jump up near that fence. I'd feel bad, even though he jumps up all the time, barks, scares my little one here. But I wouldn't want him to bark there and then get too close and then impale himself, a face or something, or body, because that would be really bad. Hey, you wee wee here. I see you drop your drop. So let's mark your territory little by little here, not the whole thing at once. It's funny how you see the dogs marking their territory. Go there. But yeah, so she wants to walk here and everything. Yeah. Good morning. And yeah, she's probably just casually. Oh yeah. Now I'm going on the street. That's got the house that people like to leave the door open. Rottweilers came out twice. Came at me and the dog once. I had to shoo it away. Second time just looked at me and I had to keep looking at it until I got around the corner. Yesterday the door was open too, but the dog wasn't there. I document stuff down, so if there's ever issue where he does it again, or that dog attacks another dog in the neighborhood, I could say, hey, he's done this here. The door's been open these days here. Dog's been out this days here. He came at me on this day here. Because if people aren't going to do something for the dog, then they don't need a dog. It looks like I got it closed today. Good, they closed it today. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Because after the dog couple times, she's always real cautious. And I'll go anywhere around this cul-de-sac. She was like across the street. But okay. You guys smelling there? Okay. We got some birds fighting. Are the birds fighting? That's the house over there that likes to keep the door open. That second door, I guess, used to be the garage. That white door they keep open all the time. And excuse me. So they keep the door open, but at least it's not open today. Okay, I should have kept that Fuffy. If I was watching a car come and making sure the car didn't, not notice her walking. Because this street, people like to go up and down the street fast. Usually the kids doing that, but we got a mentally ill person down my street there who always yells and screams. One morning he was out at 4:15, yelling, screaming, cursing, going up and down the street. So he went away and said, oh, that's good. But then he, Dorado Paint, veteran, good. I look into veteran places because if I want anything done on my house, because they're not going to, not only are they not going to jack over other military and veterans, but they have more of a, in my opinion, more of a higher character than some of these businesses. In one place, I had some electrical work done. I gave him a tip afterwards, and I was like, oh, look, got a bit of a discount. But I had to come back for more work. Because I had breakers, I had to give him more work. I had to trace out lines I found I was shorting on my vanity lighting in the kids' bathroom. I was arcing underneath a wire cap. So they found that. I gave them a tip too. They didn't. They gave a discount. They quoted what it was. They didn't give me a discount, but whatever. They said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Oh okay. What do you do?" I said, "I feel like giving them that." I said, "Oh yeah, well we do that. We appreciate that." I said, "Oh okay." I said, "Okay, next time." And the guy said, "Oh yeah." But it wasn't on the quote. I wanted to rewire my house with bigger gauge wire, new panel. That was like, because I had old electrical standards where they wire as many things off of the one breaker. And so when I had an electrical problem, it knocked out the kids' bathroom. the lighting, and one side of the outlet's in the room. The other outlet on the other wall, which was met up with the other bedroom, that one was still working. So it was like having to plug in cords in there to run it to other sides. But so I found that was like over 10,000. I think it was about like 12,000 something. So like, well, that's gonna wait till I get money. But the economy kind of killed us the last 4 years. People are complaining about tariffs, possible tariffs, but if the threat of tariffs makes the other countries that have been cheating us do better trades and lowering our prices overall, then guess what? It'll hurt for a while, but that 25% tariff, that's nothing compared to the inflation we had. We had so much inflation. Prices went up so much. Excuse me, prices went up so much the last 4 years. And 25% inflation is nothing compared. I mean, people want to say it's 25% more compared to what the price is now, but if you compare the way we were before the last 4 years administration, no money being sent overseas, the Ukraine, politicians taking their cut off of it, getting their kickbacks for giving contracts to certain people. And the same thing here in California. They'll give contracts to people that's going to kick them money here. And so there was stuff that goes on. So, prices went up so much. The Biden shrinkflation went on, and so everything's smaller. Trying to keep the same prices or barely going up, you lost like 25% of what your quantity is. So for the same quantity size of everything, prices went up a lot. Gas went up so much. I mean, I don't know when the last time I seen a good $3 something gas. It's always near the $4 mark. 2016-20 it was pretty good. 21, or let's just say 2017 to 20, early 17 to early 21 was good. What's going there? Wait, car's coming. Wait. She always has to cross without looking to see the cars are going. Okay, good girl. You waited. Good girl. I had to hold you, but you waited. Good girl. She didn't fight at least this time to go. I guess she heard it. But yeah, like I say, the prices went up, so hey, 25% more, yeah, it'd be rough for a while. But if the prices never went up in 21 through 25, before the new administration came in, if the prices didn't go up, 25% would be nothing. If you think of what the prices were, normal inflation, which goes on, there's a few percents that go on there. Just 25%, price will still be lower than it was before this previous corrupt administration got out of office. But since prices that people are complaining, oh my God, the prices. Well, the prices wouldn't have been that bad if they didn't send all the money overseas, jack up the inflation so much. But let's see what people think. We'll get better again. And guess what? As soon as they think it's better, then they're looking there. But this isn't a thing about talking about this price, that price. It's about fluffy thing. She looked at me, you saw her, but she looked at me when I was waiting. She's like, Dad, stop talking, just keep the camera on me. So, camera's on her for her walk here. She went farther down here. Usually she'll go to the corner here and rarely come down here, but she's coming down farther down here, so good. Now she expands more. We should go down the street, cross the street, let it get the purple flowers, come back up, and then get to the end of the street, cross, go down, but she's expanding the route at least a little bit. That's good. She's looking like, that's nice and cool. Let me out here long. It's cool here, very cool. So let me go for a longer walk. Let's see, where you're gonna go around the pole. I'm gonna have to step around the two, or you're gonna go this way. You go this way? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, you are. We got a little dog in there. Oh, we got a cat looking out the window. Jets overhead, as usual. They always go low here. I don't know why. When somebody's crossing illegally, you're not going to really get a good eye on them there. But crazy to helicopters. Yeah, these dogs always get her riled up too, so they get her riled up as well. I like the lights there on the fence there. Says, please be a good neighbor. Pick up after your dog. You had to put those signs around because a lot of people let their animals do their business. They don't clean up, so. Especially when they had the big dogs. They don't want to go around with the big dogs to clean up after them, but I saw one he was walking his dog. He let the dog poop in my yard, and I saw that. What the hell? Had to say something another time. The dog was out on his own. Perhaps I went up here. I said, hey, your dog just crapped in my yard. Please tell the kid to clean it up. But ready? Let's go. Yeah. So yes, this is the corner house here. But just turned the car on. That's the one that the dog was just roaming around. Pooped. I went to, hey, dog's out walking around. He just crapped in my yard. And like I said, they sent the kid out there to clean it up. So go clean it up after your dog. Felt bad for the kid, but the adult should have done it. You're the one responsible for keeping the dog in. But it wasn't a little kid. It was a teen, but still. All right, you like that route there? It's time to go inside now. All right. Well, I'm gonna cut this off and upload this. Have a good day and good night, everyone.